It's not food.
It's torture. Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the torture. Stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
The torture, stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the torture, stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the torture, stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the torture, stop the pain.
Chinese government is to blame.
We all come together today for a peaceful, heartfelt demonstration of our solidarity, not only with the people here or at other embassies throughout the United States and Europe, but also in solidarity with the great people of China who want an end to the dog meat trade. Yeah. That want an end to the cruelty, an end to the suffering, an end to the Holocaust of the dog meat trade. We want to let the people of China know we are your friends, we are your partners. We are not here to talk about what divides us, but to build upon what binds us. We will not dwell on the closed doors of petitions and protests that did not help. Instead, we look to the future and our destiny to end this together. We stand here under a sky of hope and compassion. However, it has not been enough to do our best. Instead, we must fight harder, we must fight smarter. We must urge nations, including our own, to pass and strengthen animal protection laws and enforce them, like H.Res. 30 condemning the Chinese dog and cat meat trade, and H.R. 1406, the Animal Hope and Wellness Foundation domestic dog and cat meat prohibition. As for our enemies and adversaries, they will be reminded that the end of the dog meat is our highest aspiration. We will not negotiate, we will negotiate for it. We will sacrifice for it, and we will never surrender. Yeah! Let no one doubt our purpose. We will not veer from our resolve to end this. We the people remind China that nations, more often than not, are regarded and respected by their humanity, wisdom, and compassion. Marc Ching, may all the positive forces of love and kindness illuminate your way and guide your steps. Please come back safely to your family and to all of us. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi everyone. First of all, thank you for the police for allowing us to have this and keeping everyone safe. And second of all, thank you, Barbara, for being so loud and vocal in regards to this issue. Today, there's a national demonstration going on in 24 different cities. A lot of people think Yulin is over based on fabrications and false news stories. We are actually in contact with the government. We have met with the government a few times.
Everybody on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk.
In a direct statement from the government to myself and the foundation, there is no ban, and the festival is still happening. The festival begins on the 21st, where all these dogs will be tortured. Today, many groups have come together to push past the divide and the separation that keeps us from changing things over there. Groups around the world have shouted and the people have come together. And unless we all work together, it won't change. I was in Congress yesterday speaking about H.Res. 30, and it is not going to pass because groups involved in the legislation have said that the festival is over. They said, why pass a resolution when it's over? The people need to start working together, and all the groups need to stick together in order to bring about change. In a few days, I leave back to Yulin, where we're going to be stopping trucks from coming into the city to save as many lives as possible. During this time, the thing that matters most is awareness. Share the story so people can see the desperation. Do not close your eyes, because the only thing that happens is that they continue to get tortured and they'll die.
Bless you, Marc.
Bless you, Marc.
You got it.
For the people that can't look at the pictures, I have to stand there and watch it. For the people that can't come because they feel it's too much to be here, I have to leave my 2 young children when they cry and ask their daddy, why are they more important than us? We gotta end this. Yes. And as you know, it's not gonna stop this year, but if we keep pushing, it will stop.
Yes.
Yes.
I was one of those people who didn't really believe in protesting. This is actually our first protest. And not because I didn't think it was great, because I thought, how would a government care about what America thinks? On the 29th, when I met with them, they had said, this is the first time we don't see the pressure, we don't see the protests. And they actually said, like, I think the people are actually okay with our practices and our tradition now. And I said, that is not true.
No.
And so when we were in Asia just a few days ago, we decided to do something like this. And thank you, Last Chance for Animals, who really is a dynamic fighting force in the movement. They did a terrific job in getting the materials made and helping to organize. Most of all, thank you to the people who share the stories, who talk about it. Just because you do not see it, it does not make it not real. Anyways, I just want to thank everybody who helps our foundation. We are nothing without you. Everybody who helps other groups, everybody who is constantly fighting for these dogs. There's a poster here with these 2 dogs that I rescued. If you ever watch an animal die of torture, you'll understand who we are and what we're trying to do. Please join the movement. Take action. That is what is needed. And if you see protests or rallies going on, attend them. And most of all, never give up.
Yeah.
Never be
DeRose from Last Chance for Animals to speak. I don't know where he is. But this man is, when I first started doing this, he actually pulled me aside one day and he had talked to me about how to do it better, how to get better, and how to be more effective. And he's been doing this for so long.
Yeah, Chris.
And where is he?
Chris DeRose. Get on the bullhorn.
Thank you, Marc. Thank you, Marc.
Okay, in the meantime, this is our director of our foundation, Valarie. She'll say a few words on things that we're doing in China to bring awareness. And come on.
Come on, Beth.
Thank you guys for coming. I've actually only ever been to one other protest to protest fur many years ago back at this same location, and I'm so excited to be here having our first protest as Animal Hope and Wellness, seeing all of our supporters, also seeing all the groups come together, Last Chance for Animals, IDA, I Stand With My Pack, many more, Fight Dog Meat. I can't name them all, but thank you guys for being here and supporting this cause. China is actually a really beautiful place, and the people there are amazing. It just happens that they also participate in this terrible practice, but we can change it. The people there want to change it. We need to support them, and we can do that. So thank you guys very much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Beth.
Yay, thank
It can have your attention.
Do it, Chris.
I'll let you use the speaker, but you tell them to open up the sidewalks?
We will. We'll do it as soon as we let him speak.
Sidewalks open, please.
Sidewalks open.
Hey, guys, we got to keep the sidewalk clear. We have to keep that clear. And I just want to tell you what else happened. Keep the egresses all open up, okay? But we just took about 8 or 10 people over to the other side, up into the mall, and we faced up to the back of this building here, and we started doing a loud chant, no bullhorn, but they heard us, and they were coming to the window left and right, and some of them are giving a fist, some are waving, some are putting up paper so you can't see, their people can't see out, and see that most of their offices are on the other side. So that's why we went over there, but we got booted out by security, but he let us go on for a couple more minutes. Yeah. But our voice is being heard. Your voice is being heard. Most important thing right now is just keeping it legal within our legal rights, our First Amendment right. So let's just make sure that they hear us. And by the way, when we have a couple moments of silence, those couple moments of silence are very loud. They hear that. People go by and they see so many people and such quietness, and that's in memory of the animals that have died and the ones that they have now. We will put a stop to this. We will put an end to the dog meat trade in Asia. It's going to end, and it's going to end soon. All right, so we're going to continue with the chants, and we're going to do that about every 15 minutes, and then we'll take a couple minutes of silence, and then we'll start with the chants. It gives you a break, and it's also in memory of a memorial of the animals that have died. Thank you.
Stop the torture! Stop the pain!
Chinese government is to blame.
Stop the torture! Stop the pain!